Some businesses were cleaning up graffiti and broken windows this morning after a riot was declared in Nob Hill last night. Welcome to KOIN 6 News, I'm Liz Birch. The mayor says while the groups of people marching and destroying businesses have grown smaller, they continue to be determined. KOIN 6's Jennifer Dowling is going beyond the headlines tonight with a look at how things have changed over the past few months. Jennifer, you've really been covering these demonstrations from the start, so talk to us about how they're different now.
Well, it has to do with how many people are out at these demonstrations. The numbers have dropped somewhat, but people are still taking part in these marches. In fact, I'm standing in front of the Starbucks at 23rd and Overton behind me, and this is where some of the windows were broken last night when that riot was declared here in the Nob Hill area. And we want to talk about numbers. In the past, we've seen around 100 to 200 people at these direct action marches. Well, the numbers have dropped somewhat over the past couple of weeks now to around 40 to 100 people per night. But that doesn't mean that they aren't continuing to march and demonstrate persistently. Last night, the march in Northwest Portland was declared a riot at around 9:30 after police said people started blocking streets, breaking windows, and spray painting graffiti on restaurants. Police said people also pushed their way into a tavern-style restaurant in the 2200 block of Northwest Hoyt. And officers said that someone in the group threw a rock through a window of a person's home after the resident started getting video of the marchers. Yesterday, the mayor called people who were part of the march self-described anarchists and extended the state of emergency through the weekend. Deputy Chief Chris Davis talked about how that state of emergency helps the police bureau and other city bureaus deal with cleanup afterwards.
It enables smoother coordination between city bureaus, and so in the aftermath of an event, it's a smoother process for getting things cleaned up afterwards and putting things back the way they're supposed to be. And then it also does give the mayor some authority for, like as was mentioned earlier, closing parks, initiating curfews if necessary, or closing streets or other things like that. And so that's really where it helps us.
And last night, police reported arresting 2 people and booking them into the Multnomah County Detention Center. They are 29-year-old Jacob Camello, who was booked on charges of criminal mischief in the first degree, and 29-year-old Crystal Miranda, who was also booked for criminal mischief. Police say Camello was also carrying items used to, quote, cause criminal mischief. And in the future, Wheeler says he'd like to see a higher bail set for people arrested, quote, after this kind of activity. So again, back out here at the Starbucks, it looks like they opened a little later than is usual here so they could do some cleanup and take care of some things. But they were open today for business, so people were, again, back to work there. Back to you.